If you were born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, the 31st, or if you have a Lifepath 22 or a Lifepath 4, you can have the entire world in the palm of your hands and still feel absolutely nothing. And this is because the number 4 is ruled by Rahu, and Rahu projects illusions in the 4's mind that causes the 4 to believe that as long as I can just materialize this one thing, as long as I can just have this one thing, I'll be able to fill that void that I have inside of my chest. And this is because Rahu represents the head of a demon that has human desires, but because this demon doesn't have a human body, this desire becomes insatiable because it's never fulfilled. And so 4s always want more and more and more and more. And this hunger is what drives their work ethic. And so this is why 4s have the strongest work ethic out of any other number, because these people are fueled by their desires. The more a 4 wants something, the harder that they'll work. And they can work tirelessly and push past all types of limitations as long as they're obsessed with what they want. 4s tend to go through repetitive cycles of desire, fixation, obsession, achievement. And then as soon as they get what they want, that illusion disappears inside of their head and they feel empty and unfulfilled. And then Rahu protects the next illusion inside their head. And so many 4s will endlessly chase these illusions inside of their mind to the ends of the earth, all up until their death. And they'll die unfulfilled and unsatisfied because they weren't aware that 4s are learning the sacredness of work. Understand as a 4 that there is nothing in this world that can fulfill you. There is no achievement. There is no desire that when manifested physically can make you happy. It is the process of work in and of itself as a 4 that fulfills you. Only when you're working as a 4 do you truly feel fulfilled. This is why as a 4, anytime you're not working, you're bored by everything. 4s get the most bored out of any other number. Donald Trump, billionaire, Lifepath 4. He always looks bored with everything. Kevin Samuels, born on the 13th. Rich, famous, popular, everyone loved him, all this type of stuff. He always looked irritated and always looked annoyed. NBA Youngboy, another Lifepath 4. Rich as fuck, famous as fuck. He is loved and admired by the world. So many women obsess over him, but he's always sad. Will Smith, another Lifepath 4. He said what fueled his ambition and what made him work so hard in his career was not because he wanted to be rich. It was because he was trying to fill a void inside of his chest that was left by a girl that broke his heart when he was younger. And he said Will Smith said the more goals that he was able to accomplish and the more successful he got, the emptier he felt. Same thing with Diddy. Diddy is a double 4. He was born on the 4th and he has a Lifepath 4. And Diddy has a clip where he's talking about, I'm a savage. I can have anything I want. And that is so true. That is so true. But if you look at Diddy, he's rich as fuck, famous as fuck, popular as fuck, but he never looks happy. Same thing with Barack Obama. Barack Obama was born on the 4th. This dude was literally the president of the fucking United States for 8 years. He never looked, even when he won the election, he didn't look excited. Barack Obama never looks happy. It's because 4s are never satisfied by anything on the material plane. And so 4s are not materialistic. 4s tend to not give a fuck about their surroundings, and a lot of them tend to live inside of their minds their entire lives. 4s are so obsessed with what's going on inside of their mind that they cannot stop thinking about it until they have it. But understand that the fulfillment won't come by getting it. The fulfillment comes when you're working. Working is what fulfills you as a 4. And so find meaningful work. That's going to be the most important thing for you as a 4. As soon as you're able to find meaningful work, that void in your chest is going to be filled. Mike Tyson, another Lifepath 4. He found the most fulfillment when he was training for his fights. Even when Mike Tyson talked about training, he gets super passionate and he gets super emotional. Watch Mike Tyson's old training clips. He trains super intense. He's a Lifepath 4. This is how 4s are. This is how 22s are. When they have a desire, when they have a hunger for something, they do not stop working towards it until they get it. Kai Cenat, another Lifepath 4. Rich as fuck, famous as fuck, never talks about money. Never talks about money. He acts exactly the same as he acted from the very beginning of his career. Even Ice Spice. Ice Spice is born on the 4th as well. As rich, as famous, and as successful as she is, She never looks happy. Ice Spice always keeps that same boring face. Same thing with Jay-Z. Jay-Z, billionaire, born in the fourth. He never looks happy. Same thing with Beyonce. She's also born in the fourth. Super successful. Fours are never satisfied by anything that they get in life. The only thing that excites them and fulfills them and satisfies them is working. Same thing with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is another life path 4. She's the most successful female rapper in history and the richest female rapper in history. She never looks happy. She always looks bored and uninterested. And so as a 4, understand that you're not as materialistic as you think you are. It's just what excites you and what genuinely fulfills you is working towards something. And so find work that is meaningful, and you will find the most fulfillment that you've ever had in your entire life. To book a reading or to access my numerology book, go to my website, isaiah47.net, and you can also find that in the link in my profile bio. And have a great rest of your day.